Good evening, I'm Benjamin, and you're watching KJTV News. We begin tonight's broadcast with breaking news from across the UK, where protests erupted for a second weekend in response to the government's recent decision to classify Palestine Action as a terrorist organization. More than 70 individuals have been arrested during coordinated demonstrations in London, Manchester, and Cardiff. In London's Parliament Square, demonstrators gathered under the statues of Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela, silently holding placards that read, "I oppose genocide, I support Palestine Action." Police officers swiftly intervened, arresting 42 people, 41 of them under the Terrorism Act 2000 for showing support for a proscribed group. One additional arrest was made for common assault. Some protesters were seen lying on the ground as officers searched their belongings, confiscated ID cards, and seized placards. One by one, they were lifted and escorted to waiting police vans. The final protester was removed shortly after 2:30 p.m. In Manchester, police responded to a protest in St. Peter's Square, resulting in the arrest of 16 individuals, also under the Terrorism Act. In Cardiff, South Wales police confirmed the arrest of 13 people outside the BBC offices, all suspected of supporting a proscribed group. The protests, organized by the campaign group Defend Our Juries, come in defiance of the government's July decision to formally proscribe Palestine Action, making membership or support for the group a criminal offense, punishable by up to 14 years in prison. The government's move follows an incident in June, where 2 military aircraft were spray-painted at RAF Brize Norton in Oxfordshire. Palestine Action claimed responsibility. 4 activists have since been remanded in custody, facing serious charges, including conspiracy to commit criminal damage and entering a prohibited area. This event triggered a national security review across UK military air bases. Home Secretary Yvette Cooper defended the ban, citing an escalation in the group's activities and its threat to national security. She stated, "The UK's defense systems are vital to our security. This government will not tolerate any threat to that." However, critics argue the government is misusing anti-terror laws to stifle legitimate protest. A legal challenge to temporarily block the ban has already failed. The protests also take place against the backdrop of the ongoing war in Gaza, which began after the October 7th, 2023 attack by Hamas that killed around 1,200 people in Israel and led to 251 hostages being taken. Since then, over 57,800 people in Gaza have reportedly been killed, according to Gaza's Hamas-run health ministry. This story continues to unfold, and KJTV will bring you the latest developments. I'm Benjamin, and you're watching KJTV News, where your voice matters.